Hey guys, it's Expedition Jack here and it's great being back creating content for you. Sorry I've been away, I've been busy doing other projects in my business and other stuff. I have produced an update video when it was snowing, however, the way my schedule has worked, that might be uploaded after this one. Bear with me. Now let's get down to business. The wonderful people at this torch manufacturing company called Olight make very high-end torches. And they sent me one to try out and test out. Luckily, I've already got some old LED torches to compare it with, USB rechargeable, and these are cheaper on Amazon in comparison. However, I can see the quality difference, pure and simple. Now the torch that Olight have sent me is the S1 Mini Baton, HCRI version. They do a regular and then they do this one. The difference is HCRI stands for High Colour Rendering Index. So this one comes out at 90%, which is really high. And I can see the difference, definitely see the difference between this. Because this doesn't even give a colour rating. And I see why. Because I bought two of these. One of them's blue and one of them's more green tint. That's why they don't do a CRI rating on these. And that's why these are cheaper. And this is more of a natural light look. Even though they've set the LED to 5500 Kelvin, Kelvin is the unit that you measure the temperature of light, the colour. Normally that's around daylight. With the CRI rating of 90, will give you near perfect true colours to what you would see in daylight at night. So, let's jump right into it. Let's open it up. README. It is tiny. It is so tiny. It comes out because it's just held in by its bracket here. You've got a lanyard, so you never lose it. More literature. You need to learn this because it's got loads of modes on it, and then a USB charger. Here is the torch. This is how tiny it is. There's a reason why they call it ultra compact, because it's only 54mm in length and 21mm in diameter. That is tiny. So if you just compare it to the Vansky, look at the difference of that. 43 grams. Now this is 183 grams. 183? No, 181 grams. You want to cut down your weight in your pack, and this is carrying around a chunk of metal, to be honest. With this, I could keep this in my pocket and it's so light, lighter than your phone. It also comes with a 5-year warranty, which is always an added bonus with the warranty. Also, the difference between the standard version of this and then the HCRI one, because this has got a 90 CRI rating on the LED, it has to forfeit the amount of lumens it creates. 450 lumens, if you can see that. And the standard version is actually 600 lumens, so it produces more light, however, it forfeits on the colour accuracy, where the HCRI is more colour accurate, so this is ideal for video and photography at night, and if you want that colour accuracy. However, it doesn't produce as much throw or as much light as the standard version. So it depends what you're really looking for. If you take note of the clip, the mounting bracket on them, this one is just the standard, and I've had this fall off very easily actually on the Vansky. You can see that, and it's only a one-way clip, so you can only clip it on that way to point out that way. A lot of the time I end up clipping it onto my coat pocket, but it's just pointing at the ground. Not much use. Where this one has got an ingenious clip design. You can clip it on both ways, so the standard way, and then the opposite way, and you don't even have to change the clip, and you can reverse it. Also, the clip makes it so handy to attach to many things like your cap, your hat, like that. And you can see what you're doing, what you're working. Saves the need for another head torch, just use the same torch. Also, if you've got those military loops on your jacket, you can attach it to that and see where you're going. I think I'm going to use it like that because I don't really wear hats all the time. I normally wear hats in the day for the sun. But really, I think I'm going to attach it to my jacket or my backpack more. Backpack straps, and you can see where you're going. Like hands-free, and you can take it off whenever you need it. I need my knife. Any metal that is magnetic, they've put a little magnet in the bottom of it, which is genius. So you can mount it in so many ways. You can either use the clip or you can either mount it on metal objects. Like I'll have tripods around all the time, I can mount it on my tripod. It's made from texturized aluminium material, it won't slip out of your hand. The Vansky retails at about £13.99 and the Olight S1 Mini Baton retails at about £39.95. So there is a bit of a leap, however I do see the quality difference in the two torches. So to really see what this torch was capable of, me and Lily took it out to the local woods at night where it will be pitch black and no light spill from other sources like light pollution and stuff like that. So we did a comparison of the throw of light, how much light it produced on all of the settings, because these have similar settings, however this has more in-depth settings, I would say. It turns on and that is moon mode, what is called moon mode, and it's a really nice soft light. So if you don't want your eyes to adjust from the darkness too much but you want a bit of light just to see what you're doing, like tying a knot or something, then if you keep clicking through, just hold it, it will cycle through. That's low, medium. Now turbo has such a throw on it for 450 lumens. I'm surprised it's not more because it seems like it's got more power. The Vansky is actually quoted at 900 lumens. However, this does as much throw as this. This is much more tested and much more defined. That is what you're paying for. And what I like is on whatever setting you left it on and you turn it off, if you just tap it, it will go back to that last setting. So if I hold it, it will go back to low, tap it off, tap it on, it's still on low. So it memorises your setting, where this doesn't, you have to cycle through the whole thing. Also, if you have it off and it's on low, remember, if you double tap the top, it will go straight to turbo when you need it, straight away. So you don't have to spend time wasting cycling through and then missing it, cycling through again. It's quite annoying when you do that, when you don't have time. And also you've got strobe effect. If you want to capture the attention of anyone, have a bit of a disco in the woods, you tap it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, in quick succession, and you blind the shit out of your friends. This one gets warm and you can use it as a hand warmer if you so please. This one gets warm but it's only in the LED. Now here is another test that I performed of the 2 Vanskys that I've got. Remember that I told you that one has a blue cast and one has a green cast? This is it on my wall at night with all the lights off. The 2 light is different colour, different cast. S1 Baton. It's more accurate in the colours, but also it's a warmer cast because they've set the Kelvin to daylight. Also, another feature of this is that you can actually lock the button. On my last trip in the Lake District, I took one of these and I was so disappointed when we got there at night and it ran out of battery. You know why? Because it turned itself on in the bottom of my bag. I had no light basically. So this has got a built-in feature that if you hold it to moonlight and then let it go off, I've just locked it so I can chuck it in my pocket, chuck it in my bag, and there's no way I'm turning this on. When this red light appears, and that's telling me that it won't turn on because it's in locked mode. So if I just hold it, go to moon mode, I've unlocked it and can use it again. The battery is 650 milliamps per hour. But as I say, I've still got to test this on a camp trip, like a proper hike camp trip, to see how many times this baby needs recharging, because it's quite annoying if I have to do it every night, especially the amount of use you get out of it on a camp trip. This is USB chargeable, by the way. It's not like the Vansky, which has a flap and then it's there, which I found the flap came open once and water very nearly got in. This is all sealed in the cap here. So in the bottom cap, you unscrew it, you take out this little battery. You've got a USB-C port, which I have never seen before on a battery. And it's got an LED light at the top, stays red when you're charging, and then that will turn to green when it's fully charged. And you can just charge it on any USB port that you've got around the house, on the computer, back of the TV, phone charger. So it makes it super ideal, even power bank when you're going camping. And then that just goes in there. And just to note that when you buy it and when it comes, it will have a little stopper in here, a little plastic film to stop the connection so it wouldn't turn on or damage in the shipment. So all you got to do is just undo it, take that off before you use it, and then it will turn on. You have to make sure the connection's tight and strong, and then it will work. The S1 Mini HDRI reproduces the colours of the illuminated object perfectly with true colour. And I do vouch for that. And that, for me, is worth the price you pay between this and the Vansky. Because I am very unhappy that the LED is different in two of the lights that I bought from them. And it makes my footage look dead weird. So I hope my in-depth review has helped you guys in any way. And I hope I haven't freaked you out in any way going too deep into the detail. I like to get into the detail because I use these things quite a lot, LED lights, and for them to send me something quite relevant to film equipment for camping is incredible. I will definitely be needing that product out in my next videos when I'm filming wild camping, I guess, because I don't want to carry these massive LED light panels that I'm filming with. So is it worth it? Definitely yes. Even though I've bought two Vanskys, I would still use them if you're not going to rely on them for filming or true colour, because they do have a heavy cast on them. And yeah, I hope this helps you have some more knowledge about torches for the future. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time to join the expedition. Sorry if a few of these shots are out of focus, by the way. I've blinded myself with the bloody torch and I can't really see if it's in focus.